The question kind of took me by surprise. Should you soak your nuts? Well, turned out that they were talking about tree nuts. Like this. You know what that is? That's the way that a tree produces almonds. Most people, of course, are not familiar with that. They just know the almond like this. The question is, should you be soaking them? Why? Because almonds, like grains and seeds, contain a chemical called phytic acid. And phytic acid can tie up minerals in the body so that they are not properly absorbed. When you soak them, an enzyme called phytase is released. That breaks down the phytic acid so that there is no problem. However, in the context of a proper balanced diet, you don't have to worry about this because we get minerals from all sorts of foods. Where this becomes interesting, though, is in feeding animals. Cows, for example. Cows are ruminants, and the bacteria that they have in their gut produce phytase, the enzyme that can break down phytic acid. So they have no problem absorbing phosphorus. On the other hand, pigs, this is different because they're not ruminants. And phosphorus is an essential nutrient. You need it in the diet. You need it to build tissues. So farmers have a problem. And they try to solve this problem by adding the enzyme phytase to the feed of the pigs, so that will then break down the phytic acid. A few years ago, a scientist at the University of Guelph designed a genetically engineered pig. They took a gene from a bacterium that codes for the production of this enzyme phytase, introduced it into the pig. The pig then secretes the enzyme in its saliva, and it can absorb the phosphorus. This, of course, is very, very good in terms of nutrition, and it solves yet another problem, because when the pigs cannot absorb the phosphorus, it shows up in their manure, and the manure gets into lakes and rivers and causes eutrophication, meaning that the phosphorus causes plants to grow because it's a very good nutrient, and when the plants die, they use up the oxygen content of the water, which of course is terrible for the fish. So unfortunately, that project was shelved a few years ago because it was deemed that the world was not ready to accept genetically modified animals. So the problem of the phosphorus in the manure of pigs is still a tough nut to crack. And scientists are working on just what to do. But when it comes to us eating almonds or other seeds, no, there is no need to soak them. I like them raw or roasted because nuts are great. The fat that they contain, polyunsaturated, they also contain sterols that can lower your blood cholesterol. So no need to soak, but eat. And they are delicious.